So welcome back to my channel. This is Gamer Dom, and my long-awaited Russian bolt action project is underway. I've had a pile, literally a pile of figures in my unpainted figures and boxes and tanks and God knows what else in my study for months, and other things got in the way, like Saga. Finally got around to painting some of this bolt action army. Originally I planned to do, and I probably still will do, a very early war Asian army, so looking at the 1939 campaign in Manchuria against the Japanese, just because, I don't know why, just fancied it really. Doesn't look a particularly good army, but then it's just loads of Russian irregulars or inexperienced troops, etc, etc. So I picked up one of the Warlords Russian army boxes, which gives you, I think, 1,000 points worth of troops, and includes a tank. So you get your mandatory T-34, which is a lovely, lovely model. Another iconic tank from the war. Really easy to put together. Which is, you know, if you watch this channel for any length of time, you know I'm not a modeler, I'm a gamer, and putting things together that actually are easy to put together but look really good afterwards is my goal. And I think this is a really nice vehicle. Very pleased with that. So that's the tank. You can see here, well, I don't know what you can see here. There's the mortar team ready. We've got a light mortar team. These all came in the kit, in the box, sorry. Sniper team here. See those fellas well enough. And I've done, what have I got? This is a sniper. Can't quite, it's so well hidden behind the bush, you can't quite see him, but there you go. But sniper's done. There's an HQ section there. Officer and lady with handbag, don't know why she's carrying a handbag, and another officer, I guess he's an NCO with lots of medals on him. Then there's my first squad done here, usual mandatory Molotov cocktail, and they actually painted up really, really well. Really pleased with how well they do. My one gripe and bugbear, again as a non-modeler, why is it so flipping difficult to get the right arms for the right weapons? Oh my god, it drives me insane. I don't know why it can't be a lot easier. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe if you can tell me in the comment section down below, what am I doing wrong? But whenever I mean, for me, logically, the arms go on, you know, so if they're on the sprue, the ones opposite each other should be the ones that work together, and then it'd be lovely if they had a link to tell you which ones were the gun, which gun went with which arms. But I know it sort of tells you this is a submachine gun arm or what have you, but it just, I don't know. For whatever reason, I cannot get the arms to work together, and I get so frustrated trying to get the guns to fit the arms and the arms to fit together, and then I think I've got it sorted, and then the arm's just too short for the gun I've chosen with that trooper. I mean, look, this guy, it's not really even holding the gun properly, but by that point I think I lost the will to live. So anyway, that's the first squad. It's about 11 or 12 men, 12 men I think there. Sniper team, anti-tank rifle team, light mortar team, medium mortar team, and HQ group. So they're all done. I've got a load more ready to come. It's basically base painted, ready to go. What else? You can see here, this is the KV-1. Again, a lovely model, iconic tank of the early war period particularly. Lovely model. This is another Warlords model. I think I picked, again, one of my local war game shops was selling off all their bolt action stuff, all their Warlord stuff for, I think it was 30 to 50% off, I forget now, it was so long ago. and I bought a whole load of these Russians, which is where this lot came from, and it's been sitting there for ages, and I've supplemented it with a few sort of other purchases. When Warlords were doing their own half-price sale over Christmas, I bought a few vehicles, but this was one I bought at the shop. Really nice model, again easy to put together. What I loved about this, it comes with another turret option. So same model, because the same chassis on both tanks. You can use the KV2 if you want to. So KV1 or KV2, depending on how you want to play it. Obviously the KV2's got the big ass HE gun, and the KV1's got a more traditional anti-tank gun. Lots of armour on this thing, so really, really good vehicle. So that was fun, enjoyed it, like the way it's come out. I think it's looks pretty good. So that's that. Let's put him over here, out the way. What else have I got here? Little armoured car. This was in the Warlord sale at Christmas. Whoops, BA64 I think it is, just with a light machine gun in there. Not sure whether I'll use it, but again, useful to have, nice to have some options. The Big Brute T26. This is actually from our friends at Paint and Glue Miniatures. This is a 3D printed tank, and I think it's pretty good. I mean, under strong light and you can see some of the lines here, but even so it's pretty good. Really pleased with how this one came out, and considerably cheaper than the other one. I think there's one other I've seen somewhere for sale, I think it was in America, so shipping it over to the UK plus all the potential costs of import duties and what have you if you get caught by customs is crazy money, whereas this thing was what, £10, £12, something like that, and it's a nice model. For the number of times I'll probably run it, I thought it was worth it. So, but that may well form the focal point of my 1939 Manchuria list, so I think it'll be fun. Lots of machine guns on it, which will make it, makes it evil. Su-100. This is, again, I purchased this one through the Warlords Christmas sale. Got a lady tanker running it. It's actually, I can't say it's the best model I've ever seen. It's a resin one. It's a little bit fuzzy, shall we say, but brute of a thing on the table. Really, really good. So yeah, that's another reserve kind of capability. What else have I got? The other one, complete luxury item that will almost certainly never see the table, unfortunately. This was another Christmas Warlords purchase. This is the IS-3 heavy tank. Did see action in the East, very end of the war. Can you imagine what one of these things would have done to the Japanese lightweight armour. Blimey, just would have rolled straight through them. Nothing they had could touch this, just nothing they could do about this brute. I really bought this because some of you may know I used to play a lot of World of Tanks, the online computer game, which is obviously tanks, and the IS-3 is an iconic tank in that game. Really good fun to play, and so when I saw this for sale and it was half price, I thought, sod it, I'm going to have it. I'd already bought quite a lot of stuff, and it just helped with the postage. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. So that's that. So you see lots of unpainted here. There's a truck that's been primed, ready to be painted, which will form part of this army. I've also got BT7 somewhere. I think that's waiting to be undercoated, so that's not here right now. So there you go. That's me starting my Russian adventure. Really excited. I think these have come out really well. I'm really pleased with the how they look. They're dead easy to paint. You know, for us, a cheaty painter like me, it's ideal. Just lots of well, if I'm honest, I used a primer, undercoated them all once, made sure it was a really good coating, so if need be went back over it again. Then picked out the belts, the pouches, the boots, skin tone, obviously hair, weapons and what have you, then dry brushed it, so I didn't even do another coat, and where I needed to I touched up the undercoat. If I'd slopped anywhere, I just touched it up a little bit, but basically it's the undercoat that's on these figures. Then I used a light dry brush. I used a different colour. If I remember, I used khaki on the helmet just to make them stand out just a little bit. Dry brushed them with a sandy ivory white colour, really finely, just to try and bring out some of the tone, and then washed them in dark ink, and that's it. So they were really quick to do, and they've come out okay. I think for a wargaming standard, I think they'll do very nicely indeed. So that's the Russians. The Russians are coming. As you'd expect with the Russian army, masses more to paint of infantry. I've only done one platoon so far, one squad so far. Obviously lots of armour, which is a bit stupid to do it that way around, but I can't remember. The armour's easy to do, so that kind of attracted me. So going to finish off. There's another couple of squads sitting here to go. One SMG squad, one just regular infantry squad. There's a couple of light machine guns there as well. A couple of flag units. God knows where I picked this one up. He looks really fun, partly painted. Another flag unit there. And some more sort of oddities here. There's a flamethrower there, I think. Yeah, that's a flamethrower. So yeah, they'll be next, and then I'll have to go in and assemble some more bloody infantry and do some more, and more, and more, and more, because you can never have too many Russian infantry. Beauty of the Russians, I think, is that largely their units don't change, apart from upgrades to the guns and the tanks. Their infantry pretty much look very much the same. I have got a couple of boxes, or certainly one box of winter Russians. I have got a couple of boxes, or certainly one box of winter Russians. So I will do some in a sort of winter camo, winter setup, but these are obviously more summery, yeah, give a little bit more license around what you can do with them. So I will try and do, oops, don't know what that is, yeah, but I'm pleased with them. They've come out okay. So anyway, let me know what you think. What are you working on at the moment? What's your period of interest? Say, I've been waiting to do this bolt action army for a long time. Been distracted by the Spangly saga stuff, but I've largely done that. It's just a couple of units I will paint up for them, but I've largely done with that for the moment for the two factions I've got. So now working on this, going to get the bolt action Russians finished. Then I've got a few more. Well, I've got a few more German bolt actions to finish off. I picked some up on eBay a while back, and they'll just give me a few later war options, which I kind of need. And then I really need to get on. I've got a whole load of Rebels, 28mm Rebs for the American Civil War, and also some British troops for American War of Independence, so I need to get onto those as well. So that's my next sort of lineup, I guess, in terms of projects. But the Russians first, and nice to get them underway, and quite pleased how they've come out so far. So anyway, there you go. Hope you enjoyed this quick wrap up. If you did, give it a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. Amazingly, 190 subscribers, I think, as I do this video. Really pleased to see so many people subscribing, commenting, getting involved. It's a community type thing. So thanks for everyone who has. Much appreciated it, and hope you're enjoying the series that are coming through. A bit of saga, a bit of bolt action. We'll probably start on some black powder again at the club fairly soon, and maybe some sharp practice in between. So should be good. Thanks for watching. See you again soon. Have great funs with your games. May your dice roll high or low, depending on what you need. And I'll see you again soon. This is Gamer Dom, signing out.